Hi guys, so I'm just outside Ferns in County Wexford. I was actually coming back from Gorey after shooting another video, and I've come across this sign at the side of the road, Toome Graveyard, and we're right on a very busy main road. Have a look at this. We've this gate in. Now it says I have good reception, but whoops, as always, it seems to fail me once I go live at all. Hi Edward, hi Randy, hi Nana D, hi Nancy. Welcome guys. So we're in Toome. It's very windy. Hi Sandy. I'm just taking this laneway down into a graveyard. How's the coverage so far? I know as soon as we go inside here, I know it's just going to drop. But my plan is, if the live is not good and the coverage is not great, I'm definitely going to vlog this because it looks lovely. As I said, I've just left a very busy main road just there. I noticed a sign saying Toome Graveyard. So once again, these little roadside graveyards are usually too good to leave behind. So I've just pulled in. Hi Thomas, how are you? Hi Helen. It's freezing, Nancy. Absolutely freezing today and quite windy. So I hope the audio is good to go. I have the welly boots on in preparation for in here because, as I said, we've had loads of rain the last few days as well. So look at it, this little iron gate, and I can see the ruins then of a church. Thanks Randy, it's good, brilliant. So look at this. So really nice. Just a little tiny area. I can see already loads of little markers there. So I think we go this way first because the wind seems to be blowing this way or against us, I suppose. Erected by Daniel in memory of his father John Behan, it looks like, who died 16th of January 1878, age 70, and also his mother Anne, who died in 1878, age 64, and also to be of Daniel, 27th of December 1908, aged 85. So nice little design on that one. And beside it then, this looks like it would have been marble, erected by Mary Ballymoney in loving memory of her husband Dennis, who died April, it looks like 1911 there, age 60, and also her daughter Ellen, Mary and Sarah, who died young. So we'll go back this way because I've just spotted a monument there as well. And this looks like it's quite hard to read, but I think I have the torch with me. Thomas, thank you so much. $20, that is amazing. Thanks a million. Oh, I'd love to see a date. Look guys, thanks Randy, $4.99. Thanks a million, lads. I really appreciate it. This says 1763. Wow. Any name that I can here lie at the body of. Now that looks like Archibald, and that could be the surname. It looks like Archibald, but everything else is quite hard to read. That would have had nice designs there as well at some stage. 1828 on this, erected by William for his father Daniel. 1828, age 78 it looks like. 1827 there as well as brother James, 48. Peggy, thanks a million. €5, thank you so much. These look like they were headstones, but then we have just that one there that looks more like a marker to me. Now look at this one, and from what I can see so far here, that is by far the tallest monument in here, and the writing is actually really clear. So we'll go up and have a look. Erected by Julia French, and that's Gorey, so we're not too far from Gorey, in memory of her husband Andrew French, who died March 29th, 1896, age 60. So I presume that the French family have come and redone the lettering. Now I already can see aged 8.5 here. Oh, and a 3-year-old, lads. Rosanna French, who died July the 11th, 1882, aged just 3. Baby Rosanna, also Mary M. French, who died July the 13th, 1891, and she was only 8.5. So 2 little girls here. So very, very sad. But a beautiful monument for the French family. Absolutely gorgeous. And as I said, it's by far the tallest here. Now this one looks old to me. Here lieth the body of James French, so possibly a connection to the monument beside it. 1764. I hope you can see that. 1764 there. Aged 56. And look the way the writing is done. It's kind of the 5 is here and then the 6 is kind of up from it. And 17, the 6 is high and the 4 is low. Now 1817 is wrote here, and 1806, this is Doyle. Here lieth the body of Thomas Doyle, 1806. And there's a William as well, Doyle. Now this one, we'll see if we can. 1824, age 26. Erected by Thomas Barrett, and you can see the way Thomas is shortened. We have T-H-O-S. Son of George. 1824, age only 26, guys. And the body of his wife Elizabeth. That looks like 1831 there. So we have quite a few actually along here. I didn't realise that, you know, just from the roadside it looked small enough. Hi Deirdre. There's a Toome. I can see 1794 on this one. Now, is it Shanahan? That's the surname. I can't read. I don't know the first name. 1794, guys. Age just 22. Very sad. Now on this one straight away I see 1773. But unfortunately you can see the damage has been done to it at some stage. There's also a 1770, maybe a 1774 there, or 1775. But unfortunately, McDaniel, I think it is, just wrote there. And I can see 27 years old. But it's a pity that it's just broken. We can see just their markers. We go this way first before we go. And as I said, the ruins of the church are just there. Anything on this? 1892, possibly. Hi Greg, how are you? Lovely, lovely design there. It's the Sacred Heart. There's an 1892. I don't think the torch will be of much. Oh well, hold on. In memory of his father, John Hinch, it looks like. He was 60 when he died in 1892. There's 1895. His wife Bridget, 1904. And their son John, 1916, aged 38. And you can see once again, we've often talked about the lich and the way completely. I mean, some people have asked me, are they painted white? They're actually not, but it certainly looks like it. This one here now to me looks like it might be old as well. Or older, should I say. Yep, 1777, aged, I think that's 39. Here lieth the body of Jane Murphy. She was 39 when she died in 1777. Imagine. we're blessed, I suppose, in Ireland. It's, you know, we see so many old graves here. Now this would have had a cross, I'd imagine, on top. It says, in loving memory of our dear father and mother, Aidan and Mary Byrne. And unfortunately it has lost the top of it. Whoops, fallen over a marker. Look at that. And there we have one of those water fonts, a Ballon stone, I think is the correct pronunciation. I always get it wrong. This one now has a lamb, erected by Mrs. Margaret Fowler in memory of her beloved husband Lawrence, 1857, aged 59, and also the above Mrs. Fowler, who died January the 26th, 1858, aged 61. And you can see there's nice designs on it as well, with the lamb and crosses and chalices on the side of it. Now, there's something there. It says, I think it says something mercy on her, so maybe Lord have mercy on her. George Fowler, or maybe it's him, Lord have mercy on him, George Fowler and Mary Fowler. No dates or anything, but you see that lovely cross there in the middle of it. The size of this one then, it's huge. It's about 5'5", same height as myself. 1851, aged 49, erected in the memory of Nicholas Fowler. So we've Fowlers along here. Oh, and I've just spotted, okay, late of Camolan, who departed this life January 1851, aged 49. Also his daughter Ellen, aged just 8, and his son John, aged just 6. Oh, both died June the 14th, 1849. So both his son and daughter died in June the 14th, 1849. That is so sad. And also his son Patrick, who died 10 years later, aged 24. And his son Michael, who died on the 25th of August in 1864, aged 29. Wow. That is very, very sad. He lost all his children within 2, an 8-year-old and a 6-year-old in 1849. In 1859 he lost his 24-year-old son, Patrick. And then Michael died in 1864, aged 29. That is so, so sad. And then, let me see, the above Nicholas, who departed this life at 1878, age 78. Oh, that is very, very sad to read. All his kids, one after another, and 2 in the same year and the same month, it looks like. This is Kavanagh. No first name there. 1788, April 1788. Lord have mercy. But there's no the name. The first name would have been there, and then that's the surname, Kavanagh. That is very sad to read, that other one there with all the kids. This is quite a strange one. Oops. That to me looks like an SB and a cross. So a marker with just, I think that's SB, S and the B. So quite strange, there's nothing else there. So we've a headstone there. We've quite a large headstone here, right at the back. Is the picture still okay, guys? Look at that. Wow, that's probably maybe nearly 7 foot tall, I'd imagine. This is John Archibald, who died November 1849, aged 70. His wife Mary, 1878 there, aged 84, good ages. His son James, June, 1846, aged 18. Wow, we're reading a lot of young ages here. His daughter, Mary, 1858, I think that says, and she was only 19. His son, Robert, 1896, age 74. His son, John, 1904, age 64. And his son, Peter, it looks like, age 79. So he lost some children at very, very young ages, and then more kind of later on in life. So that brings us kind of around to the side here. We have a little iron cross there, and we've more, actually the iron cross looks like somebody has built stones around it, so the little plot itself has stones around it, so very interesting. I thought they were markers first, but they're not. They're actually belonging to that little iron cross. And these tombs, they're always so hard to read, unfortunately. The weather seems to really take its toll on those. Now I am thinking that these are markers rather than, you know, headstones that have worn away. But this one, this definitely had writing on it, and it looks like aged wrote there. Now I can't see anything there. Maybe 1814. Hi Kimberly. Hi Tommy the cat, how are you? Another one there. Another one there. Have a look at that. Isn't it just beautiful? And autumn is really taking a hold on Ireland. It's definitely much, much cooler today. But then the sun kind of makes an appearance and it gets warm again. Father Edward, for his father Edward Dorn, 1836, age 74. And his mother Bridget, 18, I think that's 1850, age 79. So that one is huge as well. James Byrne, erected by James Byrne in memory of his mother Sarah Byrne, who died August 1880, age 62, and his father Terence, and he died in 1885, aged 80. So you can see the lamb there as well. There's nice designs on it too, and quite a large headstone. So I'm actually going to wander along here, and then we'll go inside the ruins of the church, because there has a beautiful window there, or the ruins of a window I should say. There's more markers and tombs. 1, 2, 3 at the front. We walk around the yew tree. Another tomb there. We actually have one. I don't know whether you can see it now. There's another one right in there, in under the tree. Look at all those markers there. Wow, we've quite a few, all in a row. And actually, now that I've come around, can you see all those? There's easily maybe 50, I'd say, all around there and under those trees. Oh, look, at we've more here. But we'll just have a look at these tombs. Look at those. There's another tree just here, and that one is completely covered in the moss. Completely covered. And then we walk around this way. Look, you can see all those markers now. But look at that. And that, I think, is where I'm going to go, if I can get down safely. Oh. Now, 1797. Joanna Carton, I think it is. 21 she was. And there's a 70-year-old there as well. You can see the 17, think it's 97, or is it 27? I think it's 97, age 70, and then it's Jonah, actually, Jonah Carton, 21 she was when she died. And then we've more markers here. And this one then, look at that. Can you see that? I can kind of see it. The torch is not doing a whole lot for me. But I think what would have been there is probably the moon and the sun. And you can see Jesus on the cross. But it says, here lieth the body of Mary Dunn, alias Carlin, 1807, aged 52. Lord have mercy on her soul. And look at this window then. Absolutely fantastic. It's a bit like the one, the video I did down in Drynan, that beautiful graveyard in the woods. It was just stunning. And look at that. I wonder, has that, I think myself that window probably has been restored. Look at the detail. Absolutely gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. This is 1886, age 75. Erected by Bridget Kinsella for her husband John, 1886, age 75, and then Bridget died herself in 1894. And that one has some gorgeous designs around it. I don't know whether you can make that out there. Really, really nice. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, I can't get over that. That is absolutely gorgeous there. So I'm just watching where I walk. I've already nearly fallen over a marker, because some of them are actually really, really low in the ground, and I'm not sure whether that's the case, that they've sunk over time, and it could well be, I suppose. But we've more there. We actually have a potted plant there. Another one, it has writing on it, but I can't see how we'd see it. The body, I can see here like the body of, I can see 1750 something. I don't want to remove that because you could pull the number away, or make it worse, I should say. 1750 something, 58 possibly. It's a pity we can't read the name. I do like to read the dates, but it's nice to put the name then with them. 1769, and the wind is getting up, and I'd say the rain is not too far away. 1769 here. Carton, maybe. Mary here. Age 26. The date, look at the date. It's completely moss on it. I'm always just afraid to remove it in case I do damage. Oh, 1797. I can just see it there. 1797. Yeah. Age 26. And there's a 1769 there as well. And Mary Behan, I think that is for the last name. She was 26. Oh! Now we're kind of back inside the ruins of this church. As I said, we're in Toome, in just outside Ferns or outside Gorey, depending on which way we're coming. And you can see the wall there. And you can see my son there running around in the background. Sorry about that. So this one then, if I could try get in or around, you can see in 1923, erected by, it looks like Doran, Thomas Joseph Doran, 1923. And this one I'd imagine is Doran. You can see the whole grave has the carving on it. And I don't think, I can't actually walk in on top of the grave. I can't see a date on that either. trying to avoid my son in the shot. He's come in with me for the walk. I think he's a bit camera shy today. But just look at all that. There's something just wrote on the stone now I want to see before we go. Hi Cheryl, how are you? Owen McCann, 1922 to 2009. And that's interesting. So that's obviously a new addition anyway. So whether Owen has been buried here, or maybe his ashes, or he has maybe family belonging to him, I'm just not quite sure. We've little markers then and there as well. Nana, the places like this, they're so they're so out of the, I know we've the main road, but they're often so quiet. It's always nice to have some company when you're walking around. So we're kind of back around to the yew tree, and those tombstones are really, really interesting because they are literally one on top of the other. And I said there's 1, 2, 3, and that one there, look at it. And the writing actually is quite clear, but I just can't get in there as much as I'd like to. You'd need a brush or something now to take away all that debris there. And there's another one actually just right beside it, but that one, I mean, obviously when that went there originally, those trees would have been tiny, and maybe they were planted along beside the grave. You often see it in Ireland now that they actually plant shrubbery into the plot. So you might have shrubs, or sometimes I've seen actually holly trees growing up in the grave itself, and it is kind of nice, going back to nature, I suppose. But you can see the day that's in it, it's not great. Now guys, just to remind you, I'm going to head home now shortly, but my plan tonight is to do a premiere. I've only videoed today in Gorey. I won't give away what I found, but it's amazing. Found something in a graveyard. I mean, I was only there to kind of show some of the bigger monuments that we have in Gorey, and to bring you down to the older part. And would you believe, I found something that I wasn't expecting to find. So what I am going to do is go home, edit it as quick as I can, get it up for a premiere tonight. So I really, really urge you to come and watch it. It is, well, I think it's amazing. It is amazing. You don't find it very often, and when you do, it's look at it. It was a shock, I suppose, to me first, but absolutely brilliant. So I will put up an update on the community tab in YouTube to let you know what time exactly to go up. Maybe sometime later tonight, Irish time tonight, maybe 11 o'clock tonight. So you'll have to do the maths, guys. I don't know what time zone you're in, but look, thanks a million for coming in. Take care to you all. Hopefully I'll see you tonight. God bless, and as I said, hopefully I'll talk to you tonight. Bye. Thanks guys.